Good morning. I hope that you're okay. So welcome to this live, and I'm going to welcome Clare in a little second so we can start the interview. I'm sorry if you're hearing some noise. It's the vacuum going on just next to me. Hi Stacy, good morning. Hi Victoria, good morning. How are you? So I'm going to do a little interview with Clare this morning. I'm sorry I'm 2 minutes late because I was hoping the noise would stop, but it's not stopping. So I'm just going to get started, and let's just see. I'm just going to check that maybe Claire was waiting for me to show up and to join this morning. So let's see if no, it looks fine. So I'm just going to wait for a few seconds. So let me know how you are and if you are having a lovely morning. And I can't wait to get started with this interview this morning. So let's just wait a few seconds. So while we're waiting like for a few seconds, oops. So today actually, oh hi Claire. So you're here. So I'm going to invite you right now so we can get started. I think I can invite you. It looks like I can't invite you. Are you by any chance? Oh, here you go. Okay, morning. So I'm trying to invite you, Claire. If by chance you are on your laptop, it doesn't work on a laptop. So make sure that you're on your phone. Let me know if you're on your phone or on a laptop because I don't think I can. Oh, I'm going to try again. Good morning, everyone. Thank you for joining. We're taking care of the tech. Just a second. Bear with us. I can't seem to be able to invite you for some reason. It's weird. If by any chance you are seeing at the hi Stephanie, if by any chance Claire, actually, if you're seeing like a little plus at the bottom of your screen, you're on your laptop. So can you get on your smartphone by any chance? Sorry, I didn't think of mentioning. Yeah, so I won't be able to invite you on the laptop. Let me know if you can get on your Instagram on your phone. So, sorry, I completely forgot to tell you this. Sorry. Oh, you're on your mobile now. Perfect. Okay, so let's try. Looks like might work now. Let's see. Ah, here we are. Perfect. Hi,
Hi.
good morning.
Good morning. I'm not used to doing this. I'm not sure. Is there a way of me doing it so I can't see myself and just see you?
No.
No, okay.
Yeah,
That's fine.
yeah. That would be nicer, but I don't think there is a way.
Yeah.
It's made so we can see both of us. I'm trying to put my phone in a way that I don't need to touch it. And I'm going to try and put my face a little bit
Yeah.
so you can see me. How are you?
I'm really good, thank you. Yeah, I'm really good. How are you?
I'm really good too. It's so nice to see you and to have a chance to have this little chat live as well. Every time we see each other, basically it's on Zoom, right? So I see you, but I don't always hear you. So it's nice to have this chance to listen to you for once. So I'm going to try and stop talking and let you answer the question. So first, before we get started, actually, hi, I'm just saying hi to everyone. Hi, Elizabeth. Lovely to see you. So before we get started, can you tell us who you are and what you do?
Okay, so I'm Claire. I'm a visual artist and creative practitioner, and I'm based in Northampton in the UK. For the past 34 years, I've worked in art education. So I've facilitated, helping young people to develop their creativity to be artists. And alongside that, I've also had a studio and maintained my own practice as an artist. About 9 years ago, I did something that I've always wanted to do, and I set up an art school for young artists in Northampton, and and that's now my sole income and business.
Wow.
So that's in a nutshell what I do. Yeah,
So
yeah.
how many students are there now in the art school?
There's a limit on them space wise, and there's six. There's 50. There's 56 students.
Wow, that's incredible.
Yeah,
And
it's really good.
yeah, and you do all of the classes.
I do all of the classes. It's a one woman kind of thing. I've just kept it really small, but I'm kind of running it like a proper art school. So we cover everything. So printmaking, sculpture, drawing, painting,
Yeah.
and just keep it really exciting and lively. Yeah, I love it. It's really brilliant.
Yeah, what an
Yeah.
amazing idea. And that's, I mean, I'm really inspired by what an opportunity you're creating for all of the students who are in your school and how you're allowing to connect with art. That's really beautiful. So, well, although you've done it like 9 years ago, I mean, it's not so long ago, actually. It goes by so fast, right? So, but yeah. So well done. That's really inspiring. So, um, I mean, that we are already talking a little bit business here because you are, I mean, running our school is definitely, and one which you opened by yourself and which is your sole income right now. That's running a business, and that's running a very impressive business. And so we're going to continue in this vein. And I wanted to ask you something which is more related to the part where you are selling art. So you have started getting on this journey. When actually have you started being interested in selling your artwork?
Yeah. It actually started. I'd say it started probably about a year ago, just before I met you. And it was born out of lockdown because art school was closed and was closed for quite a long time.
Yeah.
And it just gave me this great time space and opportunity to really get involved in my own work and think more seriously about where I'm going with my own practice. And I just thought, gosh, I just so love creating and painting, and I thought, well, I've got so much of it. I just thought, why don't I just, and I want to continue doing it like throughout my life. And I thought, well, I think I'd like to start making work to sell to people.
Yeah.
So that was the first step about a year ago. And it was kind of a change in slant. So I was no longer just necessarily doing it to express myself, which is always what it's been, but just to create something that other people would value. So it started about a year ago. And then it was just so good to meet you and just learn. So I was really, really basic. I mean, I've got very little I can't even think of the right word for it. All this stuff.
Yeah.
You
mean knowledge?
What do you call it? Online stuff.
Yeah.
No, just like the online having an online presence. That was very, very new to me. I wasn't even on Instagram. I didn't really have much knowledge about any of it or where to go with it. Mm-hmm. And then I saw your advert and did the challenge, and I think you've really inspired me, and you've really opened my eyes up to all the possibilities. And for me then to kind of just take a deep breath and just think, well, where do I fit into all that? Where am I at in my business and in this new business? And what steps do I want to take? So I don't know if that answers your question, but that's kind of
I mean, that's always really exciting to me to discover a little bit about everyone's stories, because it comes into a context. It comes in the context. I mean, the way we met each other, it arrives in the context of your life. So it's really great understanding a little bit about how that happened actually, and where you were at when we met. And I mean, you said that it was so lovely meeting you as well. You're incredibly inspiring, and not just what you do and how you take action, but how kind you are and how supportive you are and how excited you are about everything as well. And I think that's a real strength. So yeah, thank you for being so incredible. So actually, I've asked you already two questions which were not planned. So I'm coming to the questions which are planned. So what I wanted to ask you is, what is one thing? So I'm trying to have a little bit of a balance between like the positive and the more difficult things when it comes to selling. So let's start with the difficult things. What is one thing which you found a real struggle when it comes to selling art online, besides the whole idea of selling art online? Just like one part which would be a struggle.
Well, I've thought about this question, and actually there's two main things, especially right at the beginning. The two main things that really I found difficult was, first of all, was just an incredible feeling of overwhelm, because everything was so new. There was so much information, there was so many possibilities. There was so much information, like advice, not from you necessarily, but just like,
oh yeah,
there's just
people.
so much. And I find it really overwhelming. And I had to really kind of just stop actually for a bit and just find my feet again. And then the other part was, and I'm sure a lot of people must feel this when they first go online, it was just an incredible fear and panic about exposing myself online, about sharing myself and my life, and like worried about what people might think about me. That was the other main thing. But I discovered just by go on.
So okay, that's quite interesting actually. So about the overwhelm, how did you overcome it?
Yeah, just I think I had to really step back, and I had to really just. It's a bit like how I run. It's about how I live my life and how I, I've always lived my life as a teacher, say, and as with my new business, with an art school. Just sort of stand back and kind of feel what the bigger picture is, but just look at what steps need to be taken now, where I'm at now, what it's about now. And so for me, it was realizing that it was at this stage in selling art online, it's just about engaging online and making sure that my online presence, with website and the shop I've developed, that they are, I suppose, reflecting who I am and what I'm about, and so that and also, I mean, this is what I've learned from you is just also finding, like, being yourself and being clear about what it is that you're selling and what value it is to people, but also looking at really focusing on who those people might be that might be interested. And I think I'm just in that phase of experimenting, enjoying Instagram. I'm really enjoying Instagram and just.
It really sounds like
linking with other people.
I love this overwhelm of what do I need to do, what should I do, and that now you're more in a place where you're playing around with things and where you're more true to who you are, and just a little bit less caring about correcting the rules or something like that. So I love this place. I think it's a really beautiful place to be into. And I think I completely agree that, I really think that we should have fun with with anything we do. Like we should really be like,
I agree.
Try things and have fun, and stop worrying about the way we could ruin everything, because there is no way we can ruin everything. So let's have a little bit of fun and be ourselves online. And I think that can be really powerful. And so that's really helpful actually. So to step back and to do it with more playfulness. So thank you for this tip. So perfect. So my second question is actually, so on the more positive side of things, what is your favorite part when it comes to selling art online?
I think it's almost like what you just said. It's just enjoying the whole process, enjoying every part of it, it's been fantastic to discover Instagram as an artist. It's been fantastic to just discover a whole world of artists that are out there and who are just so successfully and routinely, in a way, just sharing their world with other people, including other artists. And I've just learned so much from that. I've really, really loved it. But enjoying all of it. I've really enjoyed taking action and, you know, creating a new website and thinking more clearly about what I'm about and what I'm selling. I've enjoyed setting up a shop and then kind of just taking time to review these actions and that. I've enjoyed having fun with stories online. That's been great. So I've really enjoyed meeting people through the Artist Entrepreneur Club. I've met some really lovely people who interact with every day, even if it's just liking their posts or something. It's great.
It's incredible, actually, what you're saying, because it's definitely a feeling that I have. So, as you know, before I was working in art galleries, and when working in art galleries, the circle of artists was really limited. And when I started working with artists directly and online, then I really discovered like a whole new world. And I feel like when people working in art galleries don't even know how many artists there are out there, and don't even know how incredible it is, and how incredible each of these people are, and how you are incredible as well as part of these people, as part of the other artists. And I find it now I'm amazed that, maybe it's just me, but I couldn't see it before, and now I'm discovering a world of incredible people, and it's unlimited. So it's I find it really magical. So I completely agree with you. The human part, the relationships with people, and being able to meet so many incredible people is quite magical. It's a magical part of the process. Absolutely. Great. Okay. So. Right. So before we end this interview, actually, because it was in the end quite a short one, I like to keep them short because it allows everyone to just listen to it when everyone has a moment to listen to it. But so let us know, what are you up to today?
What am I up to today? So I am preparing some materials for Saturday Art School, and I'm doing some prep work for that. That'll probably take up half the day.
Okay.
I'm going to go out either on a bike ride or a long walk.
Oh, that's nice.
And I'm going to make some pies for tea.
Oh, nice! Wow, what's in the
pie? It's something my daughter made. It's chickpea and spinach, and I think it might be coconut, something like that.
That sounds delicious. Lovely.
Yeah.
Perfect. Okay, thank you so much. So everyone who has joined us today, thank you so much first for joining us, and make sure that you go and find out what Clare is about by following Clare on Instagram. You can just see the handle here. I think it's Clare Carney, your handle on Instagram. So just go ahead. And besides that, thank you so much, Clare, for your time this morning. I really appreciate having this little chat with you and hearing your answer. It's really great having all of this information about your experience. I really love learning that. So thank you so much for sharing this with everyone. I hope that you have a great day. Thank you so much again, Clare.
Thanks, Gabriella. See you soon. Bye.
Bye. If I know how to end the live, because I'm not sure. Have a great day, Clare. See you. Elizabeth says that was... Thank you both. Thank you, Elizabeth. See you soon.
Bye.
Bye.